Guess what, friends? Today is finally the day that I am going to paint my kitchen. Oh my goodness, it seems like about a year. If you've been following me, it's been about a year since I have stated that I really wanted to cover up the screen in my kitchen and repaint it. However, I do not like to paint. I don't enjoy it at all. It is a great feeling when it's done, but painting an area I do not enjoy at all. But today is the day I'm finally going to get in here and get it painted. Now, it took me also quite some time to figure out what color I wanted to paint it. I really like having some color in my kitchen. However, I thought also that I needed to carry over the agreeable gray color that's in my living room and carry that over into my dining room area. So that's what I've decided to do. Now, I don't know about the color over my kitchen cabinet. I feel like that might be an area that I could add a little color to my kitchen, but I haven't decided what color that's going to be. It's not a very big area. I thought that might be, like I said, a really good place to change up my kitchen and add a little color. I'm also hoping to have all of my Valentines taken down today after I get the kitchen painted. Hopefully I have enough time and I'm not just dead and I can get my Valentine's decor taken down in this video also. So even though I'm not looking forward to painting today, I'm very excited about getting it over with. So let's clear everything out and let's start painting. If you happen to be new today, I'm Robin and welcome to my channel. Y'all, did anyone notice that Ziggy came running when I opened up the front door? He's a little confused today. This is my day off, and so it's a weekday, and so normally in the morning times he kind of hangs out with me until I leave for work, and unless it's raining that day, he'll go outside. So he's trying to figure out if I'm here for the day or if I'm about to leave for work. So if you'll see, he's just right by my side. So that's what's going on with Ziggy right now. He's very anxious and, like I said, trying to determine if I'm leaving or if I'm staying. And I've got him all jacked up right now because I have my shoes on. So that's kind of confusing him. So if you've been around a while, you've seen Ziggy in all my videos. When I first started my channel, we had our wonderful chocolate lab. Her name was Drake, and we had her for 13 years, and we loved her. She loved us, and she's no longer with us, but we still have Ziggy. But Ziggy actually belongs to our neighbors. I know you've seen Remy running around here, and he belongs to our other neighbors. But long story short, let me tell you a little bit about Ziggy and how he came to live at the Lowe house instead of the next door neighbor's house. When my son Jake came home from college, he had a little dog named Snoop. Snoop stayed with us for a little bit. While we had Snoop, Snoop got hit on the highway, and we lost Snoop. And Snoop was best friends with Ziggy and Drake. So it seemed like the week that Snoop died, that Ziggy just kind of wouldn't go home. He just stayed at our house, and you know, he was always at our house. I don't know if he was just looking for Snoop, bless his heart, but anyway, over time, he started staying here more and more and more, and then staying the night, and then just wouldn't go home. And if the neighbors' girls wanted to see Ziggy, they had to physically come and get him and take him home. So just over a few years, it just got to where he just stayed here 24/7 and doesn't really leave our yard. But he was saved from the pound by our neighbor, so he is a rescue dog, and we all love him. But that's the story behind Ziggy. I'm sure you've noticed already that most of my clips are sped up. I'm trying really hard, guys, to keep this video very relaxing. Faster clips sometimes just give me such anxiety if the whole video is sped up the whole time. So bear with me, friends. I've tried to include some really calming music today to help make this video as calming and relaxing and enjoyable as possible. Okay, so here I wanted to show you a quick shot of the actual paint that I'm using today. It's in a satin finish. I got it at Sherwin-Williams, and it's called Agreeable Gray. And it's the same color that I used in my living room. So I wanted to show you guys in case you wanted to run out and grab you some. It is crazy how much a gallon of paint costs, though. Oh my goodness, when she told me the price, I was like, do I really want to do this? And it almost took the whole gallon, guys, just to paint the little bit in the kitchen that I painted. And it's only going to take me one coat. Okay, so I'm going to tape up everything, and I did clean down, or I'm sorry, I did wipe down the baseboards with a wet rag, but I did not film any of that. So you're welcome. I know sometimes those parts are very boring, so I didn't film any of that for you guys, but I have got everything ready to go, and so let's start painting. Okay, friends, here we go. Let's get this project started. There's no turning back now, is there? And gosh, what a difference between that green and this light colored gray. Such a difference. I have just been so hesitant about this, and now that I've seen the color started to come, and now that I've actually started painting it, I'm like, oh my goodness, I think I'm going to love it. So I'm hoping this light gray is really going to open up this dining room area and kind of make everything flow between the living room and the kitchen. And let me give you guys fair warning, I have no good painting skills at all. I'm kind of all over the place. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if you're supposed to edge first and then do your roller, but today's video I'm going to roll it on first and then go back and use my little edger with my paintbrush. Now, I went with a smaller roller instead of the big roller because I don't really have much room between the ceiling and then the window frame seal. So I thought a smaller roller might be better. I know some of you are probably going to say, why didn't you use the big roller? Maybe I should have, but I thought using this smaller roller would just be more manageable for me. So we're going to get this rolled on. And guys, I did not show y'all much of my painting. I like to watch a little painting, but not a whole room of it. So I'm just going to show a little bit here and a little bit there. So let's get this kitchen painted and see what we think. You know, I mentioned I did not like painting whatsoever. However, going back and editing this video where I'm painting over that dark color with a lighter color, it's pretty satisfying watching me paint over that bright color. And also, I heard a friend suggest that I should have used, it's called an edger. But I've used an edger before, and it seemed like, sorry guys, I had to do a little jig right there. I've got some old country music playing, and that's just my favorite music to listen to when I'm cleaning or anything else. It's that old country. Now, let me know in the comment section, what type of music do you like to listen to when you're cleaning your home? Do you like that fast rock, or do you like country like myself, or you like jazz? But anyway, as I was saying, I have used an edger before, and it seemed like even though it says it won't get on your trim, the last time I painted I tried to use it and it did get on my trim. So just in my opinion, it was a little easier today just to use a regular edger brush than to use one of those trimmers.
Take you out, show you the time of your life. I wanna figure out what it takes to give you everything you desire. I wanna lay beneath the stars with you in the back of my truck. I guess that this is what they call love. Baby, you've been driving me crazy for so long now. I've been waiting on the sidelines, praying for the right time.
Okay guys, I've got wall 1 done. That's just the first coat. I think I may have to do another one, but this is the first coat. Looking so good. It's really gonna make my dining room look much bigger. I know it is. Okay, so there's this wall. Okay, and then we'll start working right here above this open cutout. And then we'll work our way down to the refrigerator. Whew, and then I'll be done. Sorry, that light is so bright. And then I'm not real sure, guys, what I'm gonna put. I need to repaint on top of the cabinets, but you see it goes all the way on top of the cabinet over here and then down the hallway. Now I thought about painting the hallway this color also. Let me turn the light on. I'd like to carry on this agreeable gray all the way down the hallway. I think it'll go really good with my black stuff here. So, but I don't know about putting agreeable gray above these cabinets because they're so yellowy. That finish to them is got such a yellow undertone. I don't know if that gray will go with it. So I might just try to find a different color. I think it would look really good to kind of break it up and paint above the cabinets a different color. So we shall see. I might just paint it white again and give it a fresh coat of white paint, but we'll get to that in another video.
Baby, you've been driving me crazy for so long now.
Yo, I just had to show you a quick shot of me sitting on the stool painting the bottom of this wall. I'm throwing my hands up because it's kind of like, it is what it is. So I was already dead tired from kind of kneeling down on my knees like I am right here. So that stool definitely was helping me. So we're almost through with this wall, so we're getting there. Okay, so y'all just saw me finish up that one little right there, that one little spot right there. So all I have left, guys, thank goodness, is this little area right over here. And then, like I said, it'll kind of match up to the wall over there. And then I'm not going to paint that when I'm painting today. I think I'm going to try a different color there. We shall see. I'm going to paint up to that point and then see what I think it looks like with those cabinets. Okay, I am going to stop for a second because I've got to move all of this stuff over here, back over here. And my friend Charlotte, my neighbor Charlotte, my friend and neighbor, called and she wants to have a day off cocktail. So I'm going to walk over to Charlotte, have a quick little day off cocktail because today is my day off and her day off, and then we'll be back to finish up the kitchen. All right, now that I'm home from Charlotte's, we'll get everything moved over to the right of the dining room. We'll take everything off the walls, and then we'll move the refrigerator. I'll show you guys how dirty it was behind the refrigerator. So here's your reminder to pull out that refrigerator and do some spring cleaning behind your refrigerator. And then we'll get this last section of wall painted. We're almost there, guys. Okay guys, I'm gonna use a flashlight because it's so dark back here, but oh my goodness, it is really dirty back here. So I'm not gonna film cleaning this. I'm going to vacuum it real quickly, give it a good mop, and then we'll start painting this other section of the kitchen. Okay, friends, I finally got that last section painted. It's almost 1 o'clock, so it took me about 3 hours to get the kitchen painted. So praise the Lord, I don't have to paint the rest of this kitchen today, because that was 3 hours was long enough. Okay, so here's the outlook of it. I think it's wonderful. So as you can see, it's the same color as my living room. You'll be able to see it better when I have all this stuff put away, but it's finally painted. Then that's just one coat. So I'm gonna let it completely dry and see if I need another coat, and then we'll go from there. Now let's work on getting all of this stuff back in order and getting some cleaning done real fast. And then I might have time to add some spring decor here in the kitchen. And also, just like I did with my painting clips, I'm going to try to speed up a little bit of this boring part of the video. And like I said, sometimes speeding it up is a little bit more satisfying than going in just regular speed. But I'm still trying to keep it low key and not too full of anxiety by going too fast. But I am going to speed up most of these cleaning clips, guys. So some of you will like that, some of you will not, but I'm trying to please everybody in this video, because if I didn't speed up these clips, it would be extra long, and as you can already see, it is already pretty long. So I felt like I needed to speed up most of these clips just to kind of make it more of a manageable video. Alright, so while I have everything out of this area, I'm going to go ahead and take the time to clean this window. This is also a window that doesn't get much of my attention. If you saw my living room video last week, I took the time to clean that big picture window. Since I had all the furniture away from the window, I took the time to really deep clean that window, and I'm going to do the same thing here. And I've just found the best way to clean windows, especially when there's a blind there, is just to wipe your blind down with a microfiber cloth, with a dry microfiber cloth, then go back with a wet one. And I usually just have like maybe some Dawn dishwashing liquid on there and some hot water, and then wipe down each of the little blades, turn the blades both ways to get both sides of the blade, and then open up the window, clean the seal of the window, and then spray the inside and the outside of the windows with some type of window cleaner. I just feel like those steps are just the best in getting your window completely clean. Therefore, it'll last a little longer before you have to deep clean it again. Alright, it is a good feeling to know that I've got 2 of my big windows already cleaned for spring. Okay, so while that chore is done, I'm going to vacuum just real quickly. I'll use some Pine Sol and my spin mop, and then we'll get this area mopped really quickly before we put the table back and get everything back on the walls. I know we are all in different seasons of our lives. I am an empty nester. My children are grown. A lot of you out there are still raising your children. Some of you are stay-home moms. Some of you are raising your children and still work outside the home. Some of you are empty nesters and also still work outside the home. And some of you are empty nesters and are retired. And because of our season that we're in, we all have our different cleaning systems, our cleaning routines. And my routine is I have all of my energy in the morning. And when I get home from work at 5, I do not feel like doing anything. So during the week, I just try to maintain the house. I'll do a couple chores in the morning, just a few chores when I get home at 5, like a load of clothes, maybe vacuum an area, wipe down the vanity in the bathroom, wipe down the commode, just some simple things like that. Just try to maintain during the week, but most of my cleaning is done on the weekend. This is what I call my real cleaning, because you can walk in my front door and if I've got the house picked up, it's a little different than if I've actually wiped down the countertops, if I've actually swept the floors. So company can come over and it looks like your home is clean when you've got everything kind of tidied up. However, if you go to sit down on the bar, you wipe your hand across it and feel crumbs, or you're barefooted in your house and you feel dirt on the floor, that's the difference to me between company ready and then really cleaning your home. So during the week, I try to keep my home company ready with just everything kind of tidied up. And then on the weekends is when I truly just clean my home. I would love to know in the comment section your cleaning routine and maybe the season of life that you're in today. Do you like to clean in the mornings? Do you like to clean in the afternoons? Do you clean when your children are at school or when your husband's at work? Do you like to clean just during the week so that you'll free up your weekends for other things? I really enjoy getting up early on a Saturday morning and getting a lot of cleaning done. But I know we all have different routines, but I would love to hear each of your routine and what season of life you are in the comment section.
I wanna do it all with you by my side. If you're in, meet me here tonight. Be brave and come along, I'll be alright. Promise we don't need no brake lights. We can travel the world, so just say yes. Choose to do whatever comes next. This or that, getting drunk on whiskey on a Tuesday night. A drinking red wine by an open fire, make love or fight. This or that. In the open wild, catch a glimpse of Panama. We don't need a map, I'll let you know when we've arrived. Yeah, we can travel the world, so just say yes. Choose to do whatever comes next. This or that, getting drunk on whiskey on a Tuesday night. But drinking red wine by an open.
Okay, here's behind the refrigerator now, all spick and span. Thank goodness, it was so dirty. So now I'm going to wipe down the sides of the refrigerator and then let's put the refrigerator back real fast. Okay, so what I've done here is I've got a hot rag, I've put some Pine Sol on it, and I'm going to wipe down the refrigerator. The only thing when I'm editing this back, I'm thinking, why didn't I take out that little vent that's at the bottom of the refrigerator? I saw someone the other day cleaning theirs and I thought, oh my goodness, I have not done that in probably a year, guys, if I'm honest. So I don't know what I was thinking, why I didn't pull that off today and clean that, but that'll be for a different video. So let this be your reminder to pull off that vent that's down there at the very bottom of your refrigerator. Pull it off, clean it off, and put it back on. It'll definitely help your refrigerator run better. Okay, so now I'm going to struggle to get this refrigerator back in this corner. I tell you, the day after this, I was dead because this was quite a workout, pulling this refrigerator back, putting the refrigerator back in, up and down on that ladder, painting, down on my knees. Oh my goodness, y'all, I just turned 54, and the next day, and really the next day after that, my body was like, Robin, you are just too old to do all this in one day. However, it was such an accomplishment. I was so glad I got it over with. Once I got started, it was hard to stop, but I did pay for it for a couple of days after I got all this stuff done in the house. And guys, while you're looking right here in the scene while I'm putting everything up, let's talk about having a home for everything in your house. I'm just a firm believer down to a bobby pin that you must have a home for everything in your house and not have a lot of junk drawers. I think I have a really easy job tidying my home when it gets really messy because I have got a home for everything. Matter of fact, I probably drive Derek crazy because if something's not where it's supposed to be, like my scissors go a certain spot, the hammer in the house goes in a certain area. I've just over the years really tried to narrow down and have everything have a place for everything. I guess I could say that. And I'm sure there's a lot of you out there that have lots of junk drawers, and that's okay. But I have one junk drawer, and it's right there to the left of the refrigerator. But it's still pretty much organized. I'm going to do some organizing in the kitchen in the next couple of weeks, and I'll show you guys that junk drawer. But it's the only one I have throughout the house. I do have a basket on top of my refrigerator. No, I'm sorry, on top of my dryer that I put some extra stuff in. But for the most part, everything in my home has a place to live. So if you're someone that feels like all you do is just make stacks everywhere, you just move one stack to the next stack, I feel like if you'll start practicing this system of finding a place for everything to live, this will hopefully help you to tidy your home a little better and then feel a sense of accomplishment once you're done. All right, I tried to talk you guys all the way through my cleaning and we're pretty much done. I guess wiping off the bar is my favorite because I always know that's the last step in cleaning my kitchen and then we're done. Another area in my kitchen that I didn't get to today, but I will whenever I decide what color I'm going to paint the tops of the cabinets, are the tops of the cabinets. You know, if I could do it over again, I would have my cabinets go all the way to the ceiling. Because I tell you, having like drop cabinets like that just kind of gives me a little bit of anxiety when it comes to, do I put decor up there? Do I not put decor up there? Do I put just a little decor? I mean, it's a major stress factor for me. I don't know about you, but you know, some homes, like Leah's with Traditions by the Season, I believe it's what it's called. She has things above her cabinets that are just perfect up there, and I try everything to get mine to look good, and it either looks too cluttered or it just doesn't go well together. So anyway, that's for a different video also, but I will be deep cleaning the tops of my cabinets whenever I decide what color I'm going to paint them. Okay, so now that I've got pretty much everything wiped down on the lower part of the kitchen, I'm going to go ahead and put this little area back together and we'll move back into the dining room once I get this completed.
Just say yes, choose to do whatever comes next. Just be brave and come along. I wanna do it all, this or that. Getting drunk on whiskey on a Tuesday night, or drinking red wine by an open fire. Make love or fight, this or that.
Alright, I've got this little area put back together. Let's see, I've got everything pretty much tidied up here in the kitchen area. Got the countertops wiped off. It's one of my favorite things to do. So let me stop real fast and take this garland down on top of this window. Okay, so that's down from around the window. So let's start working on this little corner over here. I'm gonna put my little table back and get it decorated. I think I've got my little, I think I have my rug too far down, but for now, we're just gonna put this little corner table back, get it decorated, and then still waiting for Derek to come home to move the table. Okay, so we're going to start by just putting my pictures back on the wall, and then we'll bring in my little green table that goes in the corner there. I got that from my friend Charlotte's Trade Days. I have lots of little tables from her, and I just love them. Stools are very popular right now, if you've noticed, and I've passed up several of them at antique stores because I just feel like I don't have any more room for any more stools. But here's this sweet little green table, and I'm just going to add my buffet lamp here that matches the one over by the little area we just put together by the utility room. And then I'm going to add this vase with these lilies that I've thrifted from a thrift store a few weeks back, and then just my diffuser. I'm not going to do much in the dining room as far as spring decorating today because we will work on my hutch in about a week, and we will go all out for spring when we decorate that hutch, one of my favorite areas to decorate. Okay, I'm just going to add this plant that'll finish off this area, and then I've got a bigger plant that matches that little one that you just saw, and I'm just going to put that on the top of the refrigerator for now. And then we're going to take a second and get my kitchen mopped. Now, I mopped the other side earlier, and then now we're going to get this little area good and mopped, but I'm going to vacuum it first. Having a dog in the house, I always need to vacuum. I sweep sometimes, just because on camera, you know, when I'm vacuuming, you can't tell how dirty my floors are, but when I sweep, you can really see the dirt. But today, just for time, I'm just going to vacuum and then use that same pond saw with the hot water and my spin mop and mop the floors. While I was mopping, it was perfect timing. Derek came home and we got the table moved back in its proper spot. But guys, I did not get the Valentine decor taken down today, so that'll be another video. But I just ran out of time, and this video was getting so long, so I just decided not to add that to this video. And let me quickly apologize for all my friends out there who were really here for the decorating. I know you didn't get to see much today, but I promise I have so much decorating coming up in the next couple of videos. But I do appreciate you watching all the spring cleaning today. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would take a second before you leave today and hit that red subscribe button. It would help me greatly. I'm almost at 7,000 new friends, and oh my goodness, it has been so fun around here. You guys have just been showing me so much love. And I also appreciate it if you would hit that bell notification button. That way, each time I upload a video, YouTube notifies you of what video I've just posted. That's always fun. And if you happen to have an Instagram account, that's okay if you don't. I didn't have one when I first started YouTube. But if you do, I would love for us to follow each other over on that platform. My handle is the same as my channel name at Robin Lane Lowe. Okay, friends. Dolly and I are going to call it a day. Man, did we get a lot done in this video. If you're still watching me, man, you're an awesome supporter because I know I did a lot of boring things today. Painting, vacuuming, mopping. So thank you so much. If you're still watching, leave me a little smiley emoji in the comment section. Let's play around with that and see how many people stuck around to the end. Hope you got lots of spring cleaning motivation today, some spring decorating inspiration. And maybe you've decided to paint a room in your house. It's amazing what a can of paint can do to a room. I think it really brightened up the entry here, and I think it's just so, so pretty. Now to decide what to do on top of my cabinets, and again, that's for another video. But thanks again, friends, for watching. I greatly appreciate you, and I'll see you next week. Bye.